Welcome to the table, everybody. If you want to be a connoisseur of vintage art, also known as Yu-Gi-Oh, hit the subscribe button and boom, you made, if you know what I mean. If not, glad you're here with us, Timmy. All right, today we're going to be unboxing cards that were the first ones made by Konami for each of these. Released December 16th, 1998, potentially included with the first Yu-Gi-Oh Game Boy game, Duel Monsters. You were not guaranteed any of these cards in each game, as you only receive 3 cards per box. And there are 10 cards in the set. Are these undervalued? In my non-financial advisor opinion, yes. Why? People haven't done their homework on these. They don't know these came out first from Konami. This is the beginning. The first time these artworks were seen on cards. The first time Konami tried even making Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Straight from Japan, ladies and gentlemen, let's open these 2 packages up. Okay, so the first one we have here, I haven't looked at it yet, but I did have to take it out of the package because it had shipping information all over it. There should be one of the DM1 promos in here, and it looks like they might have included some extra cards on the front and back, so we'll see what that is. Oh, that's cool. Nice little freebie. Oh. Okay. The main card didn't come in a sleeve. That's great. All right. But oh man, that's nice. And then the car we care about. Look at that. That's beautiful. Looks like it's a little bit dirty in that top. Let me see if I can clean it off real quick. All right, guys. So I was able to clean the card off quite a bit. I wasn't able to get everything off. There are a couple small defects, like right there's a light scratch. And it's not indented, it's just kind of got a weird scratch right there. As far as the edges go, they look great. Corners look great. I don't see any whitening. And then if we flip it over to the back here, we only have one issue on the back. And that is that single scratch. Do y'all see that right here? There's an extremely light scratch. I don't even know if the camera will be able to pick that up, but there is something right there. As far as the rest of the card, it looks pretty good. Oh, and then I think I saw, yeah, right here, one like tiny dot of, I don't know, it looks like green ink or something, like one speck. And that's it, guys. As far as this Dark Magician goes, this is a beautiful, beautiful example. I would definitely consider this near mint, personally. So let's go ahead and sleeve this up. I don't know why the seller didn't sleeve this up. Maybe they didn't have the right size sleeves, but we'll go ahead and do that now. All right, time for package number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Let's open her up, see what we got. Okay. All right, check these out. We've got a Monster Reborn, another Dark Magician, and a Black Skull Dragon. Wow, these actually just look beautiful. Beautiful cards. Okay, let's take them out. Let's see what kind of condition they're in. All right, guys. So first up, I went ahead and cleaned off the Monster Reborn. And this card does have, let me just bring my light in here. It does have light surface scratching, but not terrible. And I hope that picks up on camera good enough for you. Not bad. I mean, you can see some around the edge right here on the left. If you can pick that up. But overall, I don't think that's very bad. So decent condition. You know, this I would list light mint to near mint, or light plate to near mint. And then on the back, you do have one noticeable scratch in the middle of that black ink area. And again, I hope that shows up on camera. It's kind of hard to pick it up on these matte surface cards. Right there, you see that? And as far as the rest of the surface goes, it's pretty clean. Like some of these are lighter than obviously this one here. But, you know, lightly scratched. I might call this light played if I was going to list this card myself. All right, next up we have Black Skull Dragon. And we do have one kind of small scratch indentation up top. As far as the rest of the card goes, it's pretty clean. Let me bring them in the brighter light here. There are some light surface scratches, and I hope that picks up on camera. You can see that. I would say less on this card than the Monster Reborn. I'm gonna flip it over here. You can see on the back, there are very few scratches, very, very light, if any, maybe 1 or 2 little scratches on the back, very, very light scratches. So overall, I mean, I would call this card near mint. It does look even better than the Monster Reborn, in my opinion. All right, guys, last up, we have the Dark Magician card, the second one that is. This card is probably in the worst shape of the group that I got, just because it does have light surface scratching, kind of, man, I hope this picks up on camera, but kind of, you see that right there? It seems a little bit deeper than the other surface scratching we saw on those other cards. Yeah, so you do have that. You have one here, kind of one here, and then kind of to the right of his head, you have some surface scratching, but not on the actual face of Dark Magician. And then again, you know, coming over here to the edge, you do have some light surface scratching on the edge over here. Flipping the card over. Back's in pretty good condition, actually. You do have some light scratching on that black area. Let me bring in a bright light so you can see that. You see that right there? You do have a little bit of that, but the back actually looks pretty darn clean. You know, maybe 1 or 2 small light scratches are visible to the naked eye. But yeah, you know, I wish this one was in a little bit better condition. But again, you know, fresh corners, no whitening. Centering on this one, pretty good. Maybe a little bit left to right. But overall, pretty good centering on the front, and on the back, we have a little bit right to left. So not bad overall, but considering what I paid, I think I got a pretty good deal on these. But you know, the hunt for near mint cards that are this old, these promos, always a hard one. All right, everyone, I hope you learned something here today. Check out my previous videos for more info on these cards and the cards that came after Dark Magician, for example, so the following Konami cards, and I have a little bit of a timeline in there for you for that. Anyway, hope you join me next time. Take care.